Miss Watson. As per your request, we have prepared a corpse that looks exactly like you. It will be delivered to your wedding venue with Mr. Francis in 10 days.
Hearing the confirmation from the other end of the line, Simone felt a faint sense of relief ease her taut nerves.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Please rest assured, no one will ever suspect this corpse.
With their assurance, Simone exhaled deeply. After confirming the details of the delivery one last time, she ended the call and pushed open the door to the private room. The lively chatter inside abruptly ceased the moment she entered. Seated at the center of the group, Tom Francis immediately rose and grasped her hand, his eyes brimming with concern as he signed to her.
Simone, you've been gone for so long. Are you feeling unwell? I can take you home to rest right now.
Tom made a move to lead her away. Seeing herself reflected in his worried gaze, Simone suppressed the sourness rising in her chest and shook her head.
I'm fine. You all continue.
After her repeated assurances, Tom finally guided her back to her seat and sat down beside her. The atmosphere in the room gradually warmed up again until someone suddenly asked,
Tom, you and Simone are getting married soon. What are you going to do about your little assistant?
At those words, Simone's nails dug into her palms, her face paling. Someone elbowed the person who had spoken.
Simone is right here. Watch what you say.
The man shrugged, his tone careless.
What are you worried about? Simone can't hear us. I'm just curious how Tom plans to deal with his little lover.
All eyes turned to Tom.
Probably just keep things as they are.
Tom replied casually as he picked up a shrimp, meticulously peeled it, and placed it in Simone's bowl. Then he continued.
She's just a little pet I keep for amusement. The only woman I love is Simone. But if Simone ever found out, she'd definitely leave me. So I've made sure to keep it hidden. Even after the wedding, she'll never know.
His gaze swept across the room, warning in his eyes.
And you'd all better keep your mouths shut. If anyone dares to bring this up to Simone, you want to know what I'll do.
The group, all seasoned members of the wealthy elite, were unfazed by such confessions. Infidelity was as common to them as breathing, and Tom's answer only elicited murmurs of admiration.
Man, Tom, that's rough. Even my wife knows about my affairs. That's because Tom isn't like you. He takes his marriage seriously.
Suddenly, someone's eyes lit up with a mischievous grin.
Tom, since Simone can't hear, have you and your assistant ever, in the house?
The unfinished question left plenty of room for imagination. Tom chuckled, twirling the engagement ring on his finger, and replied lazily.
Of course. It's thrilling.
The room erupted into thunderous applause, thumbs raised in admiration.
Wow, Tom, you're the man! I bet you've tried every corner of the house. Man, I'm jealous. Looks like marrying Simone won't hold you back at all.
The chorus of flattery continued, but none of them noticed Simone's grip on her spoon, her knuckles white. No one knew she had regained her hearing long ago, and no one knew she had already decided to leave Tom. On their wedding day, all that would be waiting for Tom would be a corpse identical to her. Tom noticed that Simone hadn't touched the shrimp in her bowl and quickly signed to her.
Simone, why aren't you eating?
Simone looked at the man whose eyes were filled with concern and forced a faint smile.
What were you all talking about just now? You seemed very excited.
Tom smiled warmly and pressed a gentle kiss to the back of her hand.
They were admiring the love between us, saying that we're destined to be the happiest couple in the world.
He then made the "I love you" gesture with his hand. The others in the room exchanged knowing glances, and Simone caught the mockery in their eyes. Her heart felt as though it had been plunged into icy water, cold enough to numb her. They had been discussing his affair with another woman, yet he could twist the truth so effortlessly into a declaration of love.
Tom, oh Tom, I never knew you could lie so beautifully.
Simone set down her spoon and stood up, unwilling to listen to any more of the hypocritical lies. Seeing her about to leave, Tom quickly got up as well, using sign language to ask what was wrong. Simone shook her head and spoke softly.
I'm tired. I want to go home and rest.
Without waiting for Tom's response, she walked straight out of the private room. When she stepped onto the street, Simone looked up and immediately saw the massive electronic screen across the road on the office building. It was displaying a rolling proposal video.
Simone Watson, marry me!
Whoa.
The bold letters
crazy.
stood prominently in the center of the screen.
I want that.
Passers-by noticed the message and expressed their admiration.
Oh my god, I heard Mr. Francis' girlfriend is deaf. So to propose, he rented the electronic screen of making sure she could clearly see his proposal, and after she accepted, he kept the video playing for an entire month so that everyone could celebrate their love. Mr. Francis must really love his girlfriend. He's sure to be a great husband.
But as the person at the center of it all, Simone merely curled her lips in self-mockery. A week ago, she would have reacted just like the passers-by. She had believed in Tom's love, convinced he would be a good husband. Having grown up in an orphanage, Simone lost her hearing at the age of 9 due to a high fever that went untreated. From then on, she became the target of bullying and pranks at the orphanage and school. Amid the daily cruelty, she built an impenetrable wall in her heart, locking herself away from everyone. It was in this state that Tom entered her life. He fell for her at first sight and began pursuing her relentlessly. Having been mocked before, Simone avoided him at all costs. For every one of his 99 confessions, she rejected him 99 times. Then during an earthquake, Tom shielded her without hesitation. Even when a steel rod pierced through his shoulder blade, he kept his protective stance. When he woke up in the hospital, still weak, the first thing he did upon seeing her was to sign. It was then that Simone learned he had taken a 3-month sign language course just to communicate better with her.
I'm just glad you're okay.
In that moment, the wall she had built began to crack. The steel rod left a permanent round brown scar on his shoulder. Every time she saw it, her heart would stir. Over the next 5 years, Tom treated her with unwavering devotion, making her feel his sincerity. Even when the Francis family vehemently opposed their relationship, he stood firm and proposed to her. To hear him say, "I do" at their wedding, and to spare him from the conflict between his family and her, Simone took the risk of flying abroad for ear surgery, despite the possibility of dying on the operating table. Perhaps fate was on her side as the surgery was a success. She planned to give Tom a surprise on their wedding day, keeping her restored hearing a secret. She often imagined his joy when he discovered it during the ceremony. But on the very day she returned from abroad, she overheard Tom speaking on the phone with another woman, his assistant. Their flirtatious banter was casual and unrestrained. That was when Simone learned the truth. He had been seeing this woman behind her back for a year. She had known nothing. The pain in her chest was so overwhelming that she crouched down, hugging herself tightly. The words Tom had spoken in the private room kept playing in her mind. Even as they were about to marry, he had no intention of ending his affair. Did Tom think that because she couldn't hear, he could deceive her for a lifetime without consequence? The biting cold of the winter night seeped into her bones, clearing her mind. She would show Tom that lies always come to light, and she would never tolerate betrayal. Simone took a deep breath, suppressing the ache in her chest, and stood up to leave, but a pair of large hands trapped her in place.
Simone, why didn't you wait for me? Are you in a bad mood today? How about I take you to try on the wedding dress? The custom dress is ready. Let's see if you like it. If not, I'll have them make the changes.
Tom pulled her into his arms, gently ruffling her hair with a doting smile.
I don't want to go. You can decide about the wedding dress yourself.
On the day of the wedding, she would be gone. Naturally, she wouldn't be wearing a wedding dress at the ceremony. What the dress looked like didn't matter to her anymore. Tom seemed to sense her indifference and gestured cautiously, his expression uncertain.
Simone, why does it feel like you're not excited about our wedding? Do you not want to marry me anymore?
Simone looked at the man whose eyes were filled with fear and wanted to tell him the truth.
Yes, I don't want to marry you anymore.
You've already cheated. You trampled our love into the dirt. You made me lose all hope for this marriage. What right do you have to question me now?
But she didn't plan to reveal the truth just yet. At the bridal boutique, as soon as Simone and Tom stepped inside, the staff pulled back a curtain to reveal the wedding dress that had been prepared in advance.
Miss Watson, the wedding dress Mr. Francis custom ordered from France is ready. Please let us know if any adjustments are needed.
As soon as the words were spoken, someone stepped forward to translate them into sign language. The staff, seeing the scene, whispered enviously,
Mr. Francis, you love your fiancé so much. You even hired a sign language interpreter just for her. That's not all. Look at this dress. The centerpiece diamond was auctioned by Mr. Francis at Sotheby's. He insisted the designer embed it into the gown. Mr. Francis even paid a fort to book the designer's entire year so they could focus solely on this one dress.
The staff's admiration brought a proud smile to Tom's lips. He stepped forward and wrapped his arm around Simone's waist.
Good girl. Do you like it?
The dress featured a pink diamond the size of a pigeon's egg at its center. The 5-meter-long train was adorned with countless small diamonds, sparkling brilliantly under the lights. Simone gently touched the fabric of the dress. There was no denying that this wedding dress matched her preferences perfectly. She had mentioned many times before how much she loved pink and loved dresses with long trains. Tom had remembered every detail, creating the perfect gown. But no matter how beautiful the dress was or how dazzling the diamonds, they couldn't mend the cracks in her heart.
Simone, look closely at the diamond center. It's engraved with S&T forever.
Tom's voice was full of pride.
A diamond is forever, and so is my love for you. That's why I engraved our initials. It represents my eternal love.
Simone instinctively looked at the diamond. Sure enough, the letters were engraved at its core. She turned and met Tom's gaze filled with affection. Her heart trembled as she softly asked,
Will your love for me really last forever?
Tom panicked, immediately gestured frantically, as if afraid of her misunderstanding.
I will love you forever, Simone. For this life and the next, I'll never betray you. If I break this promise, may I be struck by lightning.
Such heartfelt words couldn't warm a heart that had already turned cold. He had already broken his promises, yet here he was performing for her. Wasn't he tired? Simone turned her face away, unwilling to look at his hypocritical expression. Tom seemed ready to say more, but his phone suddenly rang. His face changed slightly as he stepped aside to take the call, avoiding the others. When he returned, his expression carried a trace of apology.
Simone, something urgent came up at the office. I need to head back. You can try on the dress without me. Let them know if any changes are needed. Once you're done, I'll have the driver take you home.
After signing his explanation, he didn't even have time to hug her goodbye as he normally would. Instead, he hurried out the door, leaving only his retreating figure behind. The moment he left, the staff erupted in excitement.
Oh my God, that was so touching. Mr. Francis' confession almost made me cry. Even when he's rushing off to work, he's still so thoughtful with his instructions for Ms. Watson. What a perfect man!
Simone only felt a deep sense of irony. Tom had never left her alone for work before. Besides, after taking that call, his eyes had clearly been tinged with desire. How could it be a work emergency? He was probably rushing off to meet his mistress, Belinda. Simone curved her lips into a faint smile and turned to leave. The staff quickly stopped her.
Miss Watson, you haven't tried on the dress yet.
Simone shook her head calmly.
There's no need. After all, on the wedding day, there would only be the corpse of a bride. The dress wouldn't be needed.
When she returned home, Simone's phone chimed with a new message. She unlocked it to find a photo. In the image, Tom stood shirtless, his back to the camera, while Belinda wore a strapless mermaid-style wedding gown. The train of the dress was hiked up to her waist. revealing her pale legs wrapped around Tom's muscular waist. The intimacy of their pose was undeniable. Moments later, another message came through, a video this time. In the video, Belinda's flushed face was nestled against Tom's neck as her voice broke into fragmented sentences.
Mr. Francis, my wedding dress, the one I just got today. You ruined it.
Tom chuckled softly, leaning in to whisper into her ear, his voice low and husky.
Didn't you want the dress just to show it off to me?
His tone grew darker, but teasing.
I made sure the designer who created Simone's wedding dress made one for you too. Now, shouldn't you fulfill my request tonight?
Belinda let out a soft gasp, and the video abruptly ended. As if the damage wasn't enough, another message followed.
Oh dear, I forgot Miss Watson can't hear. What a shame. Next time, I'll be sure to add subtitles.
Simone's fingers clenched the phone tightly, her knuckles turning white. Tears streamed uncontrollably down her face, falling to the floor in heavy drops. She had never imagined that a man's heart could be split so completely in two. He had a wedding dress designed for two women. Tom, is this what you call love? This kind of love was unbearable. She didn't want it. Suppressing the searing pain in her chest, Simone raised her hand to wipe her tears. Her engagement ring caught her eye, the diamond glinting coldly in the light. She stared at the ring for a moment before slipping it off and tossing it into the trash. This wasn't just any ring. Tom had personally visited a jeweler to learn how to design it. After sketching the concept, he went to the manufacturer to hammer it into shape himself. The entire process was his labor of love. When he proposed, he had told her that only a ring he made himself could carry meaning. Every time she touched it, she would feel his love. But now, that love had soured. The ring held no meaning anymore. It was late into the night when Tom finally returned home. Simone felt the mattress sink as he sat down beside her. The scent of perfume mixed with the faint aroma of white heather wafted over her. The image of the entangled figures from the video flashed through her mind, making her stomach churn. She leapt from the bed and dashed to the bathroom, retching. Tom panicked when he saw her distress, reaching for his phone to call the family doctor.
What kind of photos and videos could do this to my Simone?
A bitter smile tugged at Simone's lips.
Tom, the person who's done this to me is you.
She couldn't bear to look at his face any longer.
I want to sleep alone tonight.
Pushing him out of the room, she locked the door behind him. Tom's worried voice called from the other side of the door, but Simone ignored him. She climbed into bed, lying in the silence.
Didn't you want the dress just to show it
Tom's
off?
playful words from the video echoed in her mind. Since she had been with him, he had vowed to give her a love like no other. At the time, she believed he was her salvation. But now, it was clear he was the devil pulling her deeper into hell. After the unforgettable love he once gave her, he had delivered a blow that was utterly devastating. Simone closed her eyes, a tear slipping down her cheek. If only she could go back in time, she would rather have never met Tom. The next morning, Simone opened the door to find Tom standing outside, looking slightly aggrieved.
Simone, why did you lock me out of the bedroom? Are you upset because I left you at the bridal shop yesterday? I had an urgent matter to attend to. Please forgive me, all right?
Urgent matter? Rushing to sleep with Belinda could certainly count as urgent for him. Simone didn't expose his lie in 8 days she would leave. By then, he would know that she had already seen everything. She shook her head.
I'm not upset. Work is important, I understand.
Her calm tone made Tom's heart clench. He immediately protested.
No, you're the most important thing to me. I'll never leave you alone again.
He signed the words emphatically before pulling her into a tight embrace, as if he wanted to fuse her into his very being. Simone didn't respond. The future he spoke of, there would be no future for them. Perhaps it was guilt that lingered in Tom's heart. For the next few days, he stayed close to Simone. While working from home, he also meticulously went over every detail of their upcoming wedding. But on this day, a business cocktail party required his attendance. Tom insisted Simone accompany him, and before she could refuse, he had already scheduled a stylist to come to their home. At the party, Simone quickly realized that Belinda was also present. Belinda wore a tight V-neck gown that accentuated her perfect figure. She approached them with a smile, her voice soft yet confident.
Mr. Francis, Miss Watson.
Simone looked at Belinda, who carried herself with grace and composure. Her expression was calm and poised, a stark contrast to the provocative woman Simone had encountered the previous night. It was clear Belinda's acting skills were just as polished as Tom's. Simone caught the subtle shift in Tom's demeanor. His gaze darkened ever so slightly when it fell on Belinda, and his Adam's apple moved faintly. Yet, he maintained his grip on Simone's hand, playing the part of the composed and aloof superior, offering only a curt nod in response. As soon as Tom's presence was noticed, attendees began approaching him with their wine glasses, eager to strike up a conversation. Some of the other wives tried to talk to Simone, but as always, she played the role of someone who couldn't hear, pretending to be oblivious. Tom smiled and explained her silence to them one by one. Concerned that she might feel bored, he personally selected her favorite pastries and placed a glass of juice by her side. His thoughtful gestures drew admiration from those around them.
Mr. Francis truly is an exceptional man.
I've heard so much about Mr. Francis' devotion to his fiancé, and now I see it firsthand.
Simone kept her gaze lowered, her long lashes casting shadows that concealed the mockery in her eyes. Amid the conversations, Tom's phone suddenly rang. He glanced at the screen, and his expression shifted subtly. Offering a polite apology, he said,
Please excuse me, everyone. I have a bit of work to attend to.
He turned to Simone.
Simone, I have something to take care of. Stay here and wait for me. I'll be back soon.
Simone instinctively scanned the room. Belinda was nowhere to be seen. Moments later, her phone buzzed. It was a message from Belinda. Attached was a screenshot of a chat. The image showed a message Belinda had sent, a photo of her bare back, the zipper of her dress undone all the way to the bottom, leaving nothing to the imagination. Below the photo was a caption.
Mr. Francis, my zipper won't go up. Can you come help me?
Tom's reply was brief.
Location.
Belinda's follow-up message to Simone was dripping with malice.
He couldn't even wait until the end of the party. We did it in the restroom, right there where people were passing by. You can imagine how thrilling that was. Twice, Simone, twice. My legs can barely hold me now. Oh, and we didn't use protection this time either. Honestly, I've lost count of how many times we haven't. He said, if I get pregnant, he'll let me keep the baby. Who knows? Maybe I'm already carrying his child right now.
Simone closed her eyes, pressing her hand firmly over her chest, as if trying to suppress the sharp pain radiating from within. Her phone vibrated again. Expecting another taunt from Belinda, Simone hesitated before unlocking it. To her surprise, it wasn't Belinda this time.
Miss Watson, your new identity has been prepared. We've booked your flight for 5 days from now, departing at 6 p.m. to England. Please confirm if you still intend to leave.
It was a message from the agency handling her stage disappearance. Simone opened her camera, positioned it to capture her face, and recorded a short video. She said calmly,
I confirm my departure.
Leaving? Are you leaving, Simone?
As her words fell, a panicked voice came from behind her. Simone instinctively wanted to turn around, but then she remembered her hearing impairment and forced herself to stop. Tom rushed to her, panic evident in his eyes.
Simone, are you leaving me? We're about to get married. Where are you going?
Seeing no reaction from her, Tom suddenly realized and quickly repeated himself in sign language. Simone's expression remained calm.
It's a friend of mine who's leaving.
Tom studied her face carefully. Only after confirming her tranquil demeanor and finding no trace of deceit did he finally breathe a sigh of relief.
That's good. Simone, you don't know how scared I just was. I can't even imagine how I'd survive if you left me.
He pulled her tightly into his arms, genuine fear etched across his face. Despite his heartfelt words, Simone felt nothing inside. If he was so afraid of her leaving, then why had he betrayed her? Was it because he thought she couldn't hear, so he felt emboldened? Too bad for him. He was about to be disappointed. Still shaken, Tom wrapped his arm around her waist, ready to leave.
Simone, let's go home. I won't let you out of my sight for even a second from now on.
What about your assistant?
She wasn't feeling well and left early.
He replied smoothly, the lie rolling off his tongue effortlessly. Simone found his response nothing short of ironic. As they reached the parking lot, Simone spotted Belinda struggling with a man. The man gripped Belinda's wrist tightly, showing no intention of letting her go. His other hand reached toward her waist when she broke free and slapped him hard across the face. Angered, the man picked up a beer bottle from the ground and aimed it at her. In that split second, Simone felt the arm around her waist suddenly loosen. Tom darted forward, shielding Belinda in his arms. The beer bottle smashed against his shoulder, the sharp glass slicing through flesh. Blood seeped through his shirt, staining it bright red. Tom's face turned dark and menacing. After confirming that Belinda was unharmed, he grabbed the man by the collar and delivered a brutal punch to his face, each blow landing with force.
Who gave you the nerve to lay a hand on my woman?
The man, recognizing Tom, was paralyzed with fear. He cowered, repeatedly begging for mercy, too terrified to fight back. Nearby, a shard of glass had grazed Simone's cheek, leaving a thin line of blood. Yet she stood motionless, as if she didn't feel the pain, silently watching the furious man before her.